Today in Aetherdrift, I'm doing a budget banger, no rares but lands, with a draw 3 game 3 life that you play for super cheap, a 1 mana 3/4 flying, and bringing back some bangers like Sunder the Gateway you all forgot about for the perfect package. Let's go. Mythic! Mythic with a 4 rare deck. Let's go. Smashing. Let's go. Hey, it's Mythic Mike. I worked on this one a good amount actually today, and I think we've gotten it right. I had a few ideas. I loved that 3 mana guy with cost reduction. Not good enough. So what we have done, we're using some of the new powerhouse cards and mixing them with some old tricks. Some of them that only I was playing, to be honest, and some of them that other people tried but weren't good enough before. The new cards, Memory Guardian, I said it before, I think it's the best new card. 5 mana 3/4 flying, but it has affinity for artifacts. So if you have 4 artifacts out, it's a 1 mana 3/4 flying artifact. Wild. Absolutely wild. Now we're mixing that with Voyage Home. We have 3 of these. Also affinity for artifacts. Draw 3, gain 3. It's often gonna be literally 2 mana. 2 or 3 mana, which is busted for draw 3, gain 3. So that's part of our top end. But we're also doing, we have Sunder the Gateway, guys. Look at this card. It has 2 modes. One is you incubate 2, make an incubate token and transform it, which is like you make a 2/2. Not great. The other one is, but you can do it if you have to. The other one is destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment. Just destroy anything. Their best enchantment creature, their best vehicle, their best whatever, temporary lockdown, ghosts. And like there's so many artifact creatures these days. Or enchantment, and you incubate 2, so then you don't transform it, but it's out there as incubate 2. So, which counts as an artifact. That's so much value, guys. It's very, very sick. We also have this incubate guy, which was a 1/1 and makes an incubate, and then when the incubates get transformed, it has +1/+1. So very cool. So we'll have some incubate tokens. What are we doing with incubate? We're using the Zoetic Glyph trick where you enchant an artifact. First of all, you couldn't put it on something like this to make it a 5/4 flying because its base power is 5/4, or we're putting it on like this is a flyer that makes a map. This makes an investigate, which are artifacts that are that you can play this on, and then you'll have a 5/4 out of nowhere. But you can also play this on the untransformed or the transformed incubate token. They have counters on them even before they're transformed, so then this will come in as a 7/6 haste. And then if they ever kill this, the whatever this is on, you, if you remember, you discover 3, so you get to play a card from the top of your library with for 3 mana for free. So absolutely bonkers. Same trick with Case of the Filched Falcon, where you make an artifact, and then if you have 3 or more artifacts, it checks, which will always have. Then it solves, and then for 3 mana, you can put 4 counters on something, and it will be a flyer. But if we put the 4 counters on one of our incubate tokens, it's a 6/6 flyer. And this is generally haste because the token's already out there. So, you know, artifact. You can see what we're doing here. This kills a lot of great things. We have this, which is bounce of non-land permanents, and it's 1 less. There was like a blue no rares artifact deck that didn't go in this direction, but a while ago, and it played this to great effect, because if you have an artifact creature, which we have a good amount of, then you can pay this for 1. And it's not just, it's just return any non-land permanent. Ours, theirs, creatures. It's the best value in the game. So we have bounce here and kill things there. And otherwise, we're just going with a lot of flying. Flying here, flying here, flying here. Draw 3. Like, you'll see. We just blast them out of nowhere. But the other things we have going, we have 2 of these where you look at the top 4 and you find any artifact you want. So we'll usually try to get these things. But pretty cool, right? And then last but not least, we're doing Spectrum Sentinel. There's a few reasons. One, it gains you life when a non-basic land, which happens all the time, comes into play. Also, it has protection from multicolored, which I think will come up. It's hard to tell. Some of these vehicles are multicolored. We'll see, but that means it can like not die to multicolored. It can't be blocked. It can block any multicolored. So very cool. You can always put the Zoetic Glyph on it too if it's relevant, because then they can't use a multicolor spell. So there's a lot of fun things, but we just wanted 1 more artifact creature on. And I thought this was a very cool one to help sustain. You're going to be shocked, guys. It's really, really good. Let's get into the games. Let's get it done with a no rares but land lands a banger. All right, Ashu MTG, let's go. No rares but lands. Can we do it? Can we do it? That's a good card. You know what also is a good card? This thing people forgot about because it kills artifacts and enchantments and leaves behind a 2/2. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Non-token artifact or enchantment. And if you don't want to do that, you can just make a 2/2, right? So we have to animate this 2/2, but whatever. Who really cares? Let me see. So if I do this, Incubate, baby, we're bringing back Incubate. Only Mythic Mike's going back to the trenches, baby, to think up some good ideas. Oh, interesting that he kills that. I mean, I guess that makes sense to some extent, but... So I didn't even put this in my mono green deck. Check it out if you haven't, but... We can just kill that again. The best card ever. I guess we'll get it going. So it comes in bigger because of this thing. Do you remember this card? Who does? But now we got bigger top ends. We got this and we got the 4/4. Oh, wow. What the heck? So he has a 4/4, you're telling me. Get that out of here. That's a 3/3. No rares, baby. And we're going to draw 3 and gain 3 life. All right. Have we done it? I'm sure we're going to have to tweak, guys. Don't get too excited. This is early access. That's a cool card. Oh, his deck had rares, I'll tell you that. All right, DFT Tour, let's go. Looks reasonable. Looks reasonable, right? Should I put this first because I'd probably gain life? Maybe. Sure, I'll play and not. Yeah, I should have, huh? Always forget. I always forget. How many artifacts? 3, so I could already solve it. Shoot. God, it's easy to solve that thing, huh? Now we can make something a 4/4 base power. Also, if we put it on an incubate token, it'll be a 6/6 flyer, which is pretty wild. Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, this thing's already broken. Case is always good. I've only put 2 in. It's close. I like the life gain on this thing, and I do like the protection because we're not sure what the meta is. And this can block multicolored cards forever. Remember, this thing exists. But like I said, I'm sure we'll have to tweak this a bit. But in terms of no rares, I think this is a very, very solid start. And my videos are going to be a little shorter in early access because, yeah, now, which one? Do I want a card draw or do I want to make something bigger? I think it is this, actually. Got a lot of flyers. Jeez. What? What's that going to do? Oh, okay. God, for no rares, how did we get so many flyers out? Right? What? What, guys? Let's go. Swayze MTG, let's go. No rares, but lands. Can we do it? Okay. How does he have so few cards? I was trying to see if I should use this, but probably not because I can Zoetic Glyph it next turn. But I could also Zoetic Glyph what the Sunder is, and that's even better. So it's hard to tell. So this doesn't untap next. Oh no, it does. What? What does Exert do? I'm confused. Okay. I do need a better top end here. God! I could have killed that next turn. Oh my god, can you believe you didn't play that yet? We had the answer. Alright, I do have bounce though, and I do have more of that. So, you know, there's things we can draw. It's pretty good. That's good. Should we not be attacking all? It's hard to tell. Jeez, this just keeps making them. So I misread this before. Won't untap during your next untap step. Okay. What is his last card? Be a land. No. Is it sheltered? Top 4, found something good. That is pretty good. All right, so we do have 5 in the air now. Dude, this no rares thing's really nice. Oh, gain a life. A Johnny's. So we can gain a life by attacking in. I think he's doomed, right? We made a masterpiece? Guess that one, so that if we have to block in the future. Nope. So has he got 1 turn left to figure it out? Think so. Land. No rares, baby. No rares. Ah, shoot. I forgot. So he does have to block the big one. Oh my god, he can kill it? How did I botch this? Oh, he can't do it. Oh, that's hilarious. So he actually could have made it bigger, but he would have lost a life. Oh my god. Do I win? I can turn this into a 4-4. No rares, baby. All right, new MTG. Let's go. I mean, it's looking good so far. I know that card. We will see what we can get, right? And I will get one of those, because those are sweet. There is a 2-mana 2/1 artifact that draws a card, but it's close, right? I think I like the selection more, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, dude, are you ready? We're gonna do it again. This card, Sunder the Gateway, has everyone forgot about it? It is a banger. Just killing anything, artifact or enchantment, and then leaving behind a 2/2 incubate token. Okay. Dude, don't tell me we've cracked no rares already. No rares but lands. I've gone into why that's so before. You know, any deck's worse with not rare lands, even the top meta deck. So you can make great budget decks because cards can be as good as rares, but you can't make a tap land better than a not tap land. So oh my god, we are gods. um, let me see. Should I move that back? Is it worth it for the 2 damage? I think so. Or 3 damage, I guess. This card, I said it with Power Dragon in my review. I said, this is the best card by far in Standard. And I'm sticking to it. This card is broke. We check out my Simulacrum deck in Dimir, where I use this card, and my god, it's so good. What is trample? So it's not really worth going in, right? Draw 3 is no joke. Okay, can we do this? Zoetic's gonna be nice, right? It'll be a 7/6. We'll see if he leaves behind blockers or not. So if you put Zoetic, it makes something base power 5/4. So if you put it on an incubate token, even without transforming it, it's a 7/6. I've shown that before too, but I think we're back in that land given how good artifacts are. Interesting. So am I dead? Probably. Shoot. He's done it. Because it has trample. Bomber. We were 1 turn away from popping off. So he gets to attack twice with it. Bomber. So we can stop it. Wait, did it not have trample? Did I mess up? Whoops. All right, Capricorn MTG, are you ready to lose to no rares? I think you are. Why would it do it the other way? So this is only 1 mana to do kill an all-in permanent or send it back if we have an artifact creature. We're not going to use this early because we need, we want to get this out, right? Also, we can play Zoetic on it. Not really sure what that's doing, but we'll get it out of here. We'll get it out of here, and we'll also attack with a 5/4. Yeah, baby. Guys, there's no rares in here. We are kind of just crushing, baby. All right, he's trying. Okay, what did he get back? That's pretty good. So we can just play things out, remember, because it gets cheaper. So we can't block the flyer. We will block that. But if you remember how good this card can be, we discover. Ah, perfect. We discover a case and we solve it. My God. Too bad this can't be discovered like that, because you discover 3, you look for something 3 mana, and this is more. Still pretty crazy, though. These are fun, too. Gaining life and protection for multicolored. Can't be blocked, can't be hit, can block as if they have indestructible. Next turn, we have a 5/4 coming out. He might be trying to do Insidious Roots. We will do an Insidious Roots, so be on the lookout, but ours is gonna rock. Ours is gonna rock. Yeah, we'll just do that. Flying. Why are there so many good? Why does this card exist? This card's crazy, man. What is happening? I think we've done it. We're gonna probably end it there because in early access it takes forever to find games. It's at nighttime. Also, I'm getting tired. We'll go back to playing like longer sessions shortly though. But I think we've put together. I'm really proud of the decks we put together. Check them out, guys. This is my budget deck, but it's still very strong. And we have some other really nice bangers. I think top ones are the cycling kind of one in blue-red, as well as the skeletons is good, but you know, as well as the simulacrum and Dimir. And the mono green. The mono green dinos is good, but the other mono green is like wild. I'm happy with all the decks. If you can't tell. All right, I don't think you're doing it, sir. It's a good try. It's a good try. But we got flyers. This thing. Remember this card, guys. You all forgot it. It's making a comeback now. Boom, dude. The power level and no rares today is out of control. Let's go. Mashing, let's go.